I could not ask for lovelier weather for a shakedown.
Yeah!
Oh my god, whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, he's been trying to assassinate me, holy shit! Thank you, you are a kind civilian. My life would have ended were it not for... Wow, what a badass. Ah, thought you could get one up on me, huh? Yeah, you're shivering in defeat. Oh, he stopped. I guess the rigor mortis finished. Well, that's what I get for negotiating with cutthroats. If I'm gonna make any sort of headway in the business world, I gotta associate with more reputable partners. Isn't that right, Golden Man?
We're here to help.
Excellent, excellent. One day we will rule together. How's the Chancellor doing?
Chancellor Umbacano isn't seeing any visitors.
Is that code for the fact that he's dead? Because that was a hell of an ominous way to answer that question, buddy.
Run into trouble. Come find me.
I do not think this guy actually works the Imperial Guard. That dude is the richest drug lord in the city. That's not even Imperial armor. He just made that himself. He just melted down all the gold he makes and forged it himself. All right, where are you? You gotta be around here somewhere. Aha, Hermina Sina's house. That was his name, right? I can't remember. It's only been 5 minutes. Once again, my mortal enemy, a locked door because people don't tend to be home at 10 a.m.
What seems to be the problem?
My good uncle, Hermina Sina, has died in his house of a heart attack. They won't let me in because they still think it might be a crime scene, but I just gotta go check on my buddy boy.
It's over, citizen. The crisis is ended. But at what cost? We are an empire without an emperor. The future is uncertain at best.
Sorry, I didn't know you were going through something.
Long live the empire.
Yeah, speaking of long living, can we get that guy put on suicide watch?
Who's the blithering fool, ill-advised and uncool, with a penchant for getting in trouble? Howard! What's the word for a guy so afraid that he cries every time that he shaves down his stubble? Coward! He's useless, foolish, and empty-brained, and he constantly feels overpowered. He's an unfortunate hero, and his name is Howard the Coward!
So does anybody play any games at these taverns? Why is it so dead in here? Usually the books always make the tavern seem so lively and full of cheer. This is just depressing. There's all this food and nobody to eat it. Maybe the reason nobody's chowing down is because the second we lay our hands on any of this, we're gonna be strung up by our knees. We're gonna be drawn and quartered in town square. I mean, look, you've even got the really cool wanted poster up. This is usually the part where a shady dude at the back of the bar comes and sticks a knife right into the face and says, I'll take care of him for you fellas. Do you see what I see? Hermina Sina is on the move. So I guess she just wouldn't come answer the door. That's fair, neither would I. Even if it was a family emergency, you're just gonna have to leave a note under the door. Hermina! Oh, you can't get too far, can you? Every second you're not walking, I'm getting closer. Oh god, she's mourning. Is this gonna be a really bad time? Of course it is. I could not have picked a worse time.
Herminia Sinner, amateur scholar of the ancient elves, dabbler in the arcane arts. How can I help you?
Well, I got your name 98% right. Well, it depends on how much you value that enunciation of the vowels, in which case maybe I only got it like 30. Anyway, I hear that you're the person to talk to when it comes to academic studies of Aeliad ruins and monarchies and shit.
The king of Nangalata is the last Aeliad king known to history, true. He appears to have ruled for centuries past the fall of all the other Aeliad kingdoms, if the ancient chronicles are to be believed.
You know, I can't really find anything funny to say about any of that. It was just kind of boring, if I'm honest. Look, let's just cut to the chase. I'm looking for the crown of the Aeliads. My master... Oh, I don't like to call him that. Let's try that again. My employer, Umbacano, has asked that I track down all of these relics for him to add to his collection. I don't know. I think he's going through a midlife crisis. If you could just work a deal out, I have money to trade you in exchange for the crown. It would all just be really wonderful. And hell, I'd even buy you a glass of wine or something just for making this easy on me. So please, for the love of the gods, for everything I hold dear, on the grave of my would-be stepfather, please do not send me delving into some dungeon.
You want to buy my Aeliad crown? It isn't for sale at any price. I would think Umbacano would know that by now.
Well, at least you don't seem too upset about it.
I will never allow the crown to fall into Umbacano's hands. He is far more dangerous than you realize.
Far more dangerous than I really... Yeah, I kind of picked up on that when I picked up some cheese in his house and he sicked the guards on me and gave me a fine worthy of moving to Skyrim. But he hasn't done anything really that harmful. He just likes looking at stuff on shelves. He's old, he doesn't have much going on. Just give the guy a break. His family definitely doesn't talk to him. I think he just hires a bunch of people so he has someone to talk to. And can you please stop wobbling back and forth and smiling, looking me dead in the eyes? It looks like you're waiting for a poison to kick in.
His interest in the aliens is not that of a mere scholar. He hopes to unlock the secrets of their magical power. And if you know anything about Ayleid-ruled Cyrodiil, that should make you very uneasy.
Well, I don't, so it doesn't.
I wish I had a more persuasive answer, but hear me out.
All right, you got a few seconds.
The crown of the Ayleids which Umbacano wants is not simply an ancient work of art. It has certain superficial magic powers, true, but its real power is hidden.
Oh, it makes your penis bigger, I knew it.
My studies of the ancient text make clear that it is the key to dangerous magical powers which should be left dormant.
It can make any 5'11" guy 6'1". We can't let this fall into the wrong hands. Just think of what capitalism would do with this power. I'm aware it's probably very dangerous and he could probably use it to, I don't know, get a refund on the pizza that he ordered extra cheese on, but they definitely added extra cheese and he's just demanding more free stuff. But I want to get back to school and the only way I can pay for myself right now is through his job that he offered me. So if you could please just give him the crown, it would just make a whole lot of this so much easier.
Yes, I understand. He wants an Ayleid crown, but does it have to be my Ayleid crown?
Yes, he likes the way it makes his eyes look.
What if you brought him another crown?
What, you want me to get one of those paper ones that they give away on Saturalia and just put it on his stand and be like, wow, even the aliens respected holiday tradition? If you've got a plan, it better be damn clever because the dude is very smart, and by very smart, I mean very rich, which is something a lot of people seem to confuse for each other.
My own research into the late Ayleid period suggests that there was not a single Ayleid ruler, but many. They were a bitterly divided people, with many warlords vying against each other for power.
Yeah, that sucks. What a terrible history. Everybody's mad about it. I'm going to protests and hearings to make sure that we don't erase this from the timeline. What does this have to do with getting my job done?
My crown, the one Umbacano covets, belonged to the ruler of Nenalata. I've learned of another crown, entombed with the last ruler of the rival city of Lindai. If you brought him Lindai's crown instead of the crown of Nenalata...
God damn it, Hermina Senna! I trusted you!
I hope you'll make the right choice.
Is there not any way that I can just possibly offer you more money than he's asking? I can throw on another 500 gold. Is it a matter of price? Is it a matter of taste? Do you not like me personally? We can send somebody else. Would it make you feel better if I lied? Could I come back later with a fake mustache and tell you I'm actually buying it for myself? What will it take to convince you to not make me go to another damn ruin?
I hope you'll make the right choice. Umbacano must not have the crown of Nenalata.
By right choice, you mean go to the place and get the crown, because the only other option is just stealing it from you, and I'm not in the cutthroat business, so this is what I get for existing. Well, then I guess my choice, like usual, is made for me. Thank you for absolutely nothing. I'll go do everyone else's job for them. Maybe I can go see if that Khajiit wants to try a second chance. Oh no, he's dead. All right, looks like Lindai is just outside of Waynon Priory. Guess what, Winston? We're going home. My poor horse, he never gets to sit in a stable for more than 24 hours. Ah, the lovely sights of Waynon Priory, the weird mushrooms out front, the priest walking about, the dead guy. It's always just like coming back to my home for Thanksgiving. So is it just these two guys left here now? Do you think they have any funny antics? Maybe they draw a line in the middle of the priory. This side is my side, this side is yours. You're a filthy stable hand, and I'm a monk who could never cooperate with those of working class. But maybe if our parents weren't bitter enemies, we could maybe be lovers. I have to come up with fun stories to entertain myself while I'm doing stupid things. You know what? Maybe I just keep this crown. Maybe I just keep this crown for myself. I'm a collector now. I'll hire my own guys. I mean, I have Winston and Bonk, and so far we've been able to go to Oblivion and back. And once I get more powerful as a mage, who knows what could happen? Umbacano has one thing over me that I don't, and that's money, but that could be fixable. Oh my God, look at it. It's so much like all the other ones. All right, you, stay here. I'm going down. You know the drill. I don't even need to explain myself at this point. You know, out of all of these ruins that were constructed completely differently with their own unique traps and monsters, how come they all have the same stench, like mildew mixed with attitude? Well, Bonk, I can successfully say that is the dumbest way I've ever seen you get taken out. It would be kind of funny if I weren't so irritated. Okay, How do I get it out of my arm? Do I need to go see a doctor about this? Maybe I just leave it in until I get back to town. It can't be that bad. Oh wait, I have healing magic. I'm fine. Nope, arrow's still there. You good? Oh, the two brothers Grimm. You go in to check and see what's wrong, and then his twin brother comes and strikes you with a mace. It's the perfect plan. You know, is living in a place with gas for skeletons like having great home security because you don't have lungs? Oh my god, Bonk, you're killing me. And you're supposed to be killing them. Oh no, I'm trapped at the end of this hallway, and the skeleton's coming to get me. Oh, that's starting to get funny. Is that sick? Am I a sociopath? Oh my god! Never let Howard's determination to stay alive be understated. Hey, can you open the door? I need to get in and see if a crown is in that chest. Yeah, I know sometimes it just sticks. It's annoying. Yeah, no rush. Just whenever you get around to it. He probably doesn't have ears. Do you think there's any way we could teach you how to wield a weapon? Like, you could just pick up one of these clubs and, well, you know, not have that happen to you. You know, I've seen so much stuff at this point that seeing a ghost isn't even surprising. It's like seeing that your friends have carpet in their bathroom. It's like, oh, that's strange, but that's not super weird. Oh my god, they really were just keeping this crown in a chest. This thing must be fake. So how is it still worth 2,600 gold? This fake crown is worth half the money in my pocket. I'm in the wrong business. All right, well, that wasn't absolutely, completely nightmare-inducingly terrible, so maybe she was kind of trying to do me a solid. Let's just hope Umbacano doesn't notice. Who knows how much money he would spend just to irritate me if he did.
You have my ear, citizen.
Is there some urgent matter that needed my attention? Okay, that is a hell of a power move. Dude comes right up to me, tells me if I need anything to let him know, then does a complete circle and walks past me. I don't know what he's trying to do, but I am effectively intimidated. Oh, Umbacano, I've got the totally real crown to give you.
Shall I escort you upstairs to see my master?
Oh, Joel Ring, you beautiful, beautiful boy. Your bald head is the only one among us worthy of fitting a crown. You can do so much better than him. He doesn't treat you right. He doesn't appreciate you. We appreciate you, Joel Ring. You can come work for me. We'll give you benefits. All right, I'll cut the crap. Just show me upstairs.
Very good. Please follow me.
I bet Joel Ring has killed a man.
How are you today?
I swear, every time I come here, there are more security guards. Is there something I should know? Is something going down? How exactly does Umbacano get all of these guys in his service? Did they put out, like, applications, or did they also want some cheese?
Ah, yes. My treasure hunting friend. What can I do for you?
You can take this beautiful crown. That's all yours. It took me a full day to talk your friend down. I forgot her name already, but she was very cooperative once I managed to, you know, remind her that if the crown were not to be purchased, we would have to send some friends over to check out her beautiful house. Maybe see a few windows get smashed.
Have you brought me the crown of the Aliads?
No.
Then why do you interrupt me?
Because you ask stupid questions.
Interesting. These markings are unexpected. The royal glyph is not as described by Sorkelin.
Well, you know, Sorkelin's a dumbass.
To think that I hold the very crown that once graced the brow of the last Aliad king.
That's a weird way to describe it.
I have one final task for you, if you are still willing to face danger on my behalf.
Willing? No. Under pressure? Absolutely. Look at that. I don't even have the ability to tell you no. I love my brain.
I need to go to the throne room of Nenalata. I believe you would be an invaluable companion on such an expedition.
Then you are dumber than I gave you credit for. Well, since you're offering to get off your fat ass and actually go there with me for once, I actually don't see any reason not to. Maybe we can have a good time, maybe discuss some architecture. You can teach me a little bit about art, and then I can watch you take over the world or whatever it is you want to do.
Very well. 3 days, then. Don't be late.
3 days? Can't we get started now? What, do you have to pack? I can't believe I never found that last one. I don't even know what happened to it. I must have lost it. Oh, that's so unsatisfying. That's gonna haunt me till the day I die. You know what just dawned on me? I could totally show up to this place and there could just be a bunch of dudes who jump me and kill me because I know too much. Am I paranoid? Yes. Has it gotten me out of trouble? No. I don't know where I was going with that.
Edgar Vatrine.
Edgar, your face looks like it's melting. Oh man, how pissed do you think the Mages Guild would be if they spent all this time making me my own staff and I just showed up with one I bought at the market? Oh, Mystic Emporium. I'm gonna buy myself a crystal ball. Alright, I went out and bought some more spells for my catalog, so now I actually have quite a few fancy tricks up my sleeve. And all of it without going to school. I'm starting to think that there's a message to this story.
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof.
Oh, wrong store, sorry. That must be so hurtful. I wonder how often that happens. Well, maybe name your stores things that are less vague. Did somebody just scream at me?
See anything you like?
Yeah, those cheeks that seem to get bigger every time I see you.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yeah, but I'll probably find some stuff in other parts of Tamriel. What's going on with your inventory?
And Palinira has what you want, or no one has.
You look like you have everything except a happy marriage. Why does nobody sell mages' robes? Is that just... Oh, is that where the college gets you? You can't sell their uniform anywhere else? They don't contract it? Alright, well, we got about a day's ride ahead of us, so we might as well go ahead and make our way over to Nelanata. I would love to know how these things were named. Just once I want to have a fancy ruin that's called something like Green. Oh, a nice little inn I can stay in for the night.
Well, you can use either bed on the top floor.
Either bed on the top floor? Does this mean I can switch? Can I go through different rooms on the night depending on how I'm feeling?
I don't suppose I could convince you to help me recover my research notes.
Recover your research notes or recover your eyebrows?
I was doing some research in Bramble Point Cave, and suddenly I was attacked.
Sorry, I'm already helping one dude with your same kind of voice with really pointy hair, and I really can't afford to take on more work.
I've been studying the Welkind stones. It seems I'm the first to discover them growing in a natural cave. That's about all I can say about it.
Well, I guess I'm helping you regardless then. So much for sleep. Alright, that's fine. Who needed some nice long rest after a day of traveling? I guess I'll go check out and see where this dude's notes are at. I just stopped by. I'm clearly exhausted from days out on the road. My ass is sore. I'm dehydrated. I'm hungry. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I'm in the middle of the woods, far away from civilization. I'm nervous for my life. I'm also very, very young. And I have arms that flap when it gets windy. Sounds like the perfect candidate for me to go send spelunking to fix my mess. If that crown really would have made Umbacano evil, I should have taken it for myself. I would have had a hell of a revenge story to tell. Because I'm over here. What are you? Ow! Oh, God! Oh, my stomach. Okay, fine. I'll sit down and die just like you asked for. Oh, please. I beg of you. I have a family. I have friends. I have a scamp. Can you go take care of her, please? I got business to do. Oh man, not only is it in a cave, it's in a cave cellar. That's ridiculous. This is new levels of busy work. I'm curious to know how these notes and people keep getting lost in caves. Like, did the monsters inhabitat the caves after they went in? Because there's no way they were not noticeable. Unless they decided to hide for the creepy old guy with eyebrows, but decided they didn't need to get an advantage on me. Oh, I can't even see where I'm going. Good thing I got a new spell to help me out. Oh yeah, that's right, baby. Looking nice and oh, it's a dead end. Oh, for God's sake, it's even lower down into the cave. I must be nearing the core of the earth by now. Hey, how about instead of shooting at me, we all break up into groups and start looking for some paper? You'll recognize it by the severed pair of eyebrows left on it. Aha, the research notes, perfect. You know, I gotta be honest. Do you mind? You guys are ruining my moment. I gotta be honest, that is pretty cool to see first person. As a fan of magic, seeing some Welkind stones up close and in person, these weird formations, it's really cool. I wish I knew what the hell they were. I spent all this time getting things for other people, but they don't really do a proper job of explaining to me why I should care. I'm sure people have explained it to me before, but every conversation I've ever had always leads to somebody asking me to do something, so it's kind of hard for me to care. Oh man, I got all these scratches and bruises on me. At some point soon, I'm gonna have to patch myself up. I wonder if I've gotten stronger bones or I've just gotten a better pain tolerance. It really could be one or the other because I drink a lot of milk. And I also get punched a lot. I hope these guys don't expect to come back to these caves and expect them to be cleared out, because I'm pretty sure there's more monsters in them by the time I leave than when I went in.
I hope your expedition has been more successful than mine.
Seeing as how you haven't left the bar, I'd say mine's going pretty productive. Well, that was fun. Can we hurry to Umbacano now? Because if I'm late, he's gonna try and get me exiled from Cyrodiil. Hang on. I'm almost there. Yeah, go ahead and fortify yourself and get ready. Andy's leaving. Okay. All right, buddy, I made it. We just taking a casual bath while we're waiting?
Here you are at last. I know exactly where the throne room lies. Your job is simply to get me there safely.
Well, then I'm afraid we're both doomed. Maybe it would just be better for you to wait here and me scope out the situation. But you know what? It's about damn time that you billionaires went ahead and did some actual work yourself. So yeah, follow the leader. Oh, look who else showed up to this family reunion. How pleasant to see you.
Don't worry, my friend. This time we are on the same side. Umbacano wants us both to guide him through Nenalata.
Well, that's just wonderful. Are you going to push him into the spike pit too? Do I get any say in this? I would think that trying to kill a fellow employee would at least warrant a week of suspension with pay.
As I said, it was only business. No hard feelings, I hope.
Nope, none whatsoever. You know what, let me give you some friendly advice. Whenever you see these floors with big holes in them, that actually means that they release a gas that heals up your wounds. So go ahead and stand there. And if they fail to release that gas, then go ahead and stomp on them a few times. All right, everybody, it's all been leading up to this. We've all been working together. I like to think of us as friends, but the truth is much more daunting than that. We're a family who hate each other, just like a real family would. So let's put aside our differences. Let's get out of the water, Umbacano. You're gonna get all wrinkly. It's time for you to get out of the tub and join your sword, your smarts, and my apparently really loud voice and lead a charge into the depths to plunder the ancient ruins of failed civilizations and make discoveries that will further benefit all of humanoid kind. All right, what are you looking at? Are you looking for a place to piss? You should have gone to the bathroom before we left. All right, everybody. I know it's pretty dark down here, but the one thing I've always been good at is lighting the way. Pretty cool, right? Oh, you guys, you would not be impressed if Talos himself walked through the door. All right, here comes phase 1 of our trouble. Some really annoying skeletons. Don't worry, it does not take much to take them down. Wow, Bonk did it in a much quicker job than you two. Either you guys really did need my help or I have been overpaying Bonk. I don't know how you can overpay somebody you don't pay, but hey, she hasn't complained because she doesn't speak English.
This is it. Just as Sorkelin described it. Follow me. Av Ariel, Yitamriel,
Delavoya, Armpit, Tanaba. Claude, come on, join in, dude. We gotta be carrying our own weight around here. God, how long have you been a mercenary for?
Here it is, the throne of the last king of the Eliads. And so it falls to me to begin the restoration of our ancient glory. I
wasn't prepared for how stupid he would look. What is happening? Oh my God, I think he's being murdered. Umbacano was horribly destroyed in Nella Dalta. You know what? Somehow she failed to mention that the crown would do that. Oh my gods, I just gave a man the electric chair. Oh my gods. Umbacano, I am so sorry. I had no idea that it would do that, I promise. Come on, Claude, stab it in the back. That's the one thing I know that you're good to do.
You won the last round. I salute your bold spirit.
Claude, I will not tolerate any of that talk. I had no idea that this would happen. I didn't expect all of the 9 divines themselves to come in and piss on him.
An unfortunate end to a profitable relationship. Where will we find another like him? I wonder how he could have miscalculated so badly. Those old elves didn't seem as glad to see him as he expected, eh?
Yeah, totally. I mean, crazy how if you get one number off, you just screw up the whole batch. I guess that's why not everybody is brave enough to go digging into the alien ruins, right, buddy? Oh, man, poor guy. Just a victim of circumstance. Well, I'm sure you'll have no issue finding work, right? Just, you know, maybe go into something that doesn't involve upper management.
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Claude Merrick. I've not enjoyed any of my time with you, and quite frankly, I think you're a really bad mercenary. Oh boy, I'm never going to be able to live with myself for this. Technically speaking, I was a pawn in a scheme. Hermina told me to give him this specific crown, saying he wouldn't be able to notice the difference. And then the crown killed him. If anything, she's responsible for the murder, not me. Maybe I can pay for your funeral with... Oh my, the crown is worthless now. It's cracked. It just completely destroyed itself. Wow, this really was the perfect crime. Hermina's not even gonna have to worry about any evidence. Is she a master assassinator? Is that what you call them? I have no idea. Can you not find the door? What's going on here? Winston, we have got to get as far away from here as humanly possible. Do not ask what happened. Do not tell anybody that we were ever here. And if anybody ever mentions a crown, you come tell me right away, and we'll figure out how to deal with the witnesses. You know, maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, after all, Umbacano was a rich guy who'd like to use his money for leverage and power. Maybe we're all better off without him. I'm gonna have to break the news to my poor, unfortunate boy, though.
Well met.
Joel Ring, I have the most unfortunate news to report. Umbacano died mysteriously from 4,500 electrical shocks to the face.
My master has not returned from his expedition to Nenalata. I fear the worst, but Umbacano Manor remains in my charge, and I will keep it in readiness for his return.
Oh my gods, he's in complete denial. He can't accept the fact that his love is gone.
My name is Umbacano. I'm employed by Master Umbacano as a night guard.
Wow, even in death, Umbacano is still hiring new blood. I feel like I just toppled a very powerful domino piece. Well, here we are, back in the room where he first arrested me for eating cheese. It's like it happened a few days ago, because it did. And all of the statues he worked so hard to obtain, these beautiful treasures of forgotten times. A man who loved history, able to carry a memento of it forever within his very home. The ultimate sign of luxury. He was just somebody who appreciated powerful men and the arts. What's the crime in that, I ask you? My heart goes out to you, Umbacano. And I sure do wish you were still here to see your collection. Get stolen by me, bitch. That's right, I worked really hard to get all these bad boys. You think I'm just gonna let them rot away in a dead man's house? Absolutely not, they're coming with me. I think I need to go ahead and spend a night at the hotel and just not process the fact that I may have inadvertently killed a man. Oh, gods.